So we made it to Pancake Bay Provincial Park. The road this way is quite steep, although it is steeper the other way. Whew! Our Pathfinder was struggling to get up some of those hills. At one point I think I lost a cylinder. Anyway, we are here. It only took us an hour and 20 minutes, so we actually made good time considering it was breezy in that. We have an electric site, and they'd claimed the cord was going to be 30 meters away, but it wasn't, so we're very happy about that. We're looking at not unhooking since we're only here for one night, and they are calling for a storm. So we can kind of see a storm coming across the lake, and we're getting Chloe out for her walk and her business and everything like that, just in case it pulls in, because she is terribly afraid of storms and rain and thunder and stuff like that. The nature trail that is in the park is closed, so the only one that's open is the 14K one just down the way, and I don't think we're going to be able to do too much like that while we're here. So again, one night, we just wanted to see it and get a little bit closer to Mississaugi before we head down there tomorrow for day 20 down in Mississaugi. So we've wandered down to the dog beach here at Pancake Bay. She's not allowed on any of the other beaches, but there is a full dog beach with parking down here. So let's go and let her play. We're not sure she's going to go in the water because it's kind of choppy, but hopefully she'll play in the sand. What do you think? You gonna go see Shashi? What's Shashi doing? Go get her. Got a little peeking of the sun right now, briefly. Now it's over there, briefly. Good morning, nature lovers. It's Trisha here. We are on day 19, or are we on day 20? And we are at Pancake Bay. Look at my shirt, I got a shirt. We were only here for the one night, so we're actually leaving today. We wandered around yesterday. There was a great big storm that came through for about an hour and a half, 2 hours off of Lake Superior. Got some nice informational boards here at Pancake Bay about the lake and ships and provincial parks and all of that other kind of information, what the animals are that are here. So Pancake Bay, we arrived here yesterday about 1 o'clock. We're lucky enough to get on the site before the 2 o'clock check-in because the people before us had already moved, and we took a wander around. It's a very long park, much longer. You're thinking, oh, it's just a small park, it won't take us that long, let's go for a walk down to the pet beach. We had to walk because we didn't unhook the trailer, so we took a walk down to the pet beach from our campsite numbers 204 206. Well, it took quite a while. I mean, it was a good walk. We got down there. It's a beautiful sandy beach, just as nice as the rest of the beaches, so kind of like the Pinery that way. Sandy. It had a little bit of a shallow at the beginning, so it didn't get terribly deep like some of the places around did. It is in Pancake Bay, so it's slightly protected. Lots of people were swimming, so I think it must have been warmer. I did put my feet in, and it did feel a little bit warmer in the shallows anyway. So after we took Chloe down to the pet beach, we came back and we ate leftovers, which is always fantastic. And the storm came through and she was pretty scared. It was that kind of thunder that shakes the entire trailer. So we were lucky enough that after the storm she ate and she decided to go for a walk, but we didn't videotape anything. So we're hoping to go for a little bit of a walk this morning before we have to get all packed up and ready to go on to Mississagi Provincial Park, which is about 3.5 hours via the Google from here, so it should take us a little bit longer than that with the trailer. And a couple of stops here and there, of course, for groceries and for gas. And hopefully we're going to try out those famous apple fritters that's just south of the park here at the Voyageur. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for a little jaunt, and then we'll be heading out to the next park. So there are 5 yurts and one fairly new cabin here at the park. 2 of the yurts are actually within the campground, so they're dispersed in between all of the regular campgrounds, and then there are 3 that are situated kind of up the highway. You have a different road, and that's what's behind me somewhere, and we're not allowed to go there. So there's 3 other yurts, and quite a nice wood cabin. The wood cabin is not pet friendly, but there is 1 yurt now that is pet friendly. So we're at the end of the road here. So there's a covered pavilion in the day use area that has picnic tables, view of the beach, water tap, pardon? And power. Yeah, it actually has power. There are lights. Chitra thinks it would be Chitra thinks it would be a great place to have a wedding on the beach.
It would be. It would be a lovely, lovely place to have a wedding. You could have the wedding here and then go over there for the reception.
Yes, so they have an amphitheater right basically within walking distance, because I'm going to show it to you right now. So she's like, have the wedding at the amphitheater, like the actual ceremony, and then you could have the reception at the pavilion, take pictures on the beach. We've got it all figured out for you.
It's quite lovely.
Who's that? Who's that? No, you cannot go to the beach. Hi. Hello. And we have arrived at Mississagi Provincial Park. No dig. Did you remember that being there? And she's like, I barely remember the stuff park at all. So, not in a bad way. And everywhere you looked, there were trees down, and it got worse and worse and worse. Beautiful views of rock cliffs as you go along the route. So I'm exhausted. It is 8:37. I'm so old.